Hello. How is everyone doing today? I'll give it a couple seconds so people can kind of like trickle in. Um, yeah, I haven't done this in forever. I was literally trying to think whether I've been live on my Mac before, and I know that I have because I've been on lives for other people's channels, but I don't think I've been live on my channel ever since I got my MacBook. So, yeah. I was like afraid that no one's gonna show up. Still kind of scared that no one's gonna show. Because I haven't gone live in so long. But I'm just gonna do it. Yeah, let me know what you're reading in the comments. And then I'll talk in a few seconds about what I'm reading and stuff. But yeah, I haven't done this in forever. I can't remember what I used to do when I started Alive. Oh my god, people are here. I was getting scared. Hi, Kendall. Hey, girl. Um, I have a birthday dinner, but I wanted to pop in and say hey and that I love you. I love you too. You should be getting a little present from me in the mail soon. I thought it would have arrived today, but it did not. So I don't know. But thank you for coming by and saying hi, Kendall. I love you. And I am legit. Like, if I'm traveling anywhere, I've been telling my boyfriend I'm going to New York, Italy, or I'm going to South Carolina to visit my friends. Like, I literally have been thinking so badly about visiting you and live down there. So, yeah. Hi, Kirsten. You're another one that I want to go visit. So I lied. It's oh my god, I always forget where you live. It's Boston, right? So is Boston, correct me if I'm wrong, Boston, South Carolina, New York, Italy. I've been wanting to do a solo trip to New York for a little bit, but I'm scared. Yeah. Hi, Catherine. My boyfriend right now it's in Chicago, and we've been talking about maybe like me going for a weekend to Chicago while he's working down there and like him just staying. But I don't know. I feel like I don't care about Chicago anymore. Hi, Key. Um, I just finished Melt with You, and it was by far the worst book of the year. I've read some pretty bad books recently. I will say, everyone in the comments, let me know what's like the worst book that you've read so far this year. But I read Hide by Kirsten White, so bad. And then, excuse me, more recently I read Breaking Time by Sasha Alsberg, so bad. Like, all of these horrible books. Hi, I'm jumping in the shower really quick, but I am joining. Okay, perfect. Thank you for coming by and letting us know. I don't know. I don't think you've said. No, you haven't said what you're reading. I will mention what I'm reading soon. No, you did not. Well, you hit 300 subscribers on YouTube, so yes, I needed to get you something. I don't even remember what I got you. I just obviously got it off your wish list. Um, no, you're coming to Boston. Yes, Boston. So I was right. Yeah, I do want to go to Boston really bad. My boyfriend says it's nice down there, so I do want to go. Um, but yeah, it's like it's Boston. It's like places that my booktube friends are at, or New York and Italy, which I there are some people in New York that I know. Uh, but yeah, it's either I'm visiting booktube friends or Italy. God damn it. I still haven't traveled internationally. I feel like everyone I know has, and yeah, I feel FOMO a lot of the time, but it's fine. Currently reading The Death of Jane Lawrence, but I might DNF. I've heard not so great things about that book, so you're not alone in that feeling, I guess, because I think a lot of people did DNF that book. Oh, the only problem. There we go. Hi Sylvia, thank you for coming. Hi Olivia, cutie. You just tagged me on something on Instagram. I gotta go read it. Reading The Counselors by Jessica Goodman, the group read for Sunstyle Books Out. Yes, I did read that one. I think I gave it like a 3 out of 5. It was okay. But I hope that you're enjoying it. Boston's safe and we can meet up. Yeah, wait. Yeah, you do live in Boston then. Okay. And I also wanna go to oh my god, I forget where everyone lives. There's so many people on BookTube, but Sav from Riveting Reads, I think she lives in Wisconsin, so I do wanna go down there to see her. But yeah, now more recently, I'm just like South Carolina because Kendall and Liv are down there, so I really wanna go see them. Hi, I'm finally able to come to your sprint. Reading Tell the Machine and Good Night by Katie Williams. Never heard of that book, but it sounds super interesting. And thank you for coming. I know I haven't been live in forever. So I'm really excited to be live. I like forgot how to do this. Good morning, Sharni. How are you? How is Kian? What are you cooking for breakfast? I was planning on heading to a few bookstores if they're open, but I'll hang out and watch your live until I go. Thank you so much. I love that I've had no internet connection issues like all day, and then now when I start the live, the little thing wants to pop up on my screen. Hate to see it. I'm gonna be reading Throne of Glass and Harry Potter: Order of the Phoenix. That is an interesting mix. I feel like they're both fantasy, but they're very different types of fantasy. I did reread Throne of Glass this year, and I'm gonna stop rereading that series because I just can't. I always get stuck on Air of Fire, but I know that a lot of people love it, so it's just me, really. Hi, how are you? I'm good. I'm having a really good day, actually. And I haven't had very many good days recently. So, yeah, I'm having a great day, actually. Maybe a controversial opinion, but the worst book I've read this year has been This Summer I Turned Pretty by Jenny Han. Okay, so I adored the TV show, but the TV show is nothing like the book. Like the main premise is it's similar, but the book, it does not go as in depth as the TV show does, and I love the TV show. I sobbed. The book, I no. I did not like the book that much. I never continued the series after the first one, to be honest. And the TV show, like, it's so good. I will watch a second season and everything. It was really, really good. Also, the worst book this year is probably All You're Perfect by Colleen Hoover. I feel like I've read that one, but honestly, I've read like three Colleen, or no, I think I've read like four Colleen Hoover books, and the only ones that I can remember is It Ends With Us and Verity. Those are like the ones that stick out in my mind the most. But I know I read one with like a deaf character one time. Can't even remember the title of it because it was so not memorable for me. But I will say Colleen Hoover's writing is super, super addictive and like really easy to read. So I have birthday money to spend on books, but every day I've gone, they haven't been open. Oh no. Let us know what you buy later. Gio, what the heck? Blast from the past? Feel like I haven't talked to you in forever. How are you? What are you reading? What kind of horror books are you reading nowadays? Hi, Ashley. I'm reading How Lucky by Will. Don't know how to say that tonight. Fun. I've never heard of the book before. That's like the main like theme and like during the night when people tell me what they're reading. Never know what the heck anyone's reading. Never heard of these books before, but it's good because I get introduced to many more books. Hyde is definitely the worst book I've read this year too. Okay, not alone. Well, I know that I'm not alone. There's so many people that have read that book and do not like it. It's wild. That book was not very good. Come to us. Okay, yes. Australia, I am scared because of like the animals and stuff, but I would love to see Australia someday. But I do like the one place internationally that I want to go to so bad. And my boyfriend's been like teasing me with like Italy reels. And I'm just like, bruh, like, do not. I want to go to Italy so bad. So bad. I used to want to go to Paris really bad, but not anymore. I feel like that was everyone's dream when they were like younger, but yeah. I'm trying to plan a Europe trip, but the idea of being alone for even like part of it's scary. I honestly, when I was single last year, I was like, I wanted to do solo trips like really badly. Like, I prefer it. If I don't have like a partner like I do now, I would go alone anywhere. I don't care. I really don't. But I'm like an introvert. Like, I enjoy my alone time and all of that. So, Yes, I don't mind being alone. I would do a New York trip solo, like, right now, and I have a boyfriend. But Italy, I feel like it would be nice to have someone there with you. But yeah. I think One Italian Summer is the worst book I've read this year. I did not like One Italian Summer either. I think I gave it a 3 star, but it was only because of like the descriptions of food and the setting. And now I really want to go to Positano in Italy. But that was about it. I hated the main character and some of the characters and like some of the tropes that they put in there. It was just like really annoying. Oh my god, another Kirsten is reading The Counselors. I love that book so much. I was really like I had high expectations for The Counselors because it was a summer camp and it was a thriller. It was like the perfect book for me, but that twist was not it. Like, nuh-uh. Oh my god, hi. How's it going? It's going good. I'm having a really good day, actually. So I finished with the Crawdads thing earlier. Absolutely loved it. The ending got me. Okay. I really love where the Crawdads sing too, but I think it was like the time that I read it. I think I read it like 2 years ago now. And I read it at the perfect time. But I feel like it's a very time like for people, like, that book doesn't hit right for everybody at, like, any time. I'm really excited to go see the movie this weekend because one of my favorite actresses is Stacey Edgar Jones, so I think she's gonna do an amazing job. And I've been listening to Carolina by Taylor Swift non-stop. There's a whole week. I'm, like, obsessed with it. Come to Asia. Yes. I do want to go to Asia really bad just to see you, Gio. I'm finishing my first manga and reading Open Water. That's so nice. Yay for good days. Yay for good days, indeed. Kian had a tantrum. Oh no! Because he wanted to eat a Tim Tam. What is a Tim Tam? I feel like I've heard of that. That's like an Australian thing, maybe? But I don't think I know what it is. He wanted to eat a Tim Tam for breakfast this morning a little bit. We had croissants. Thankfully, he chilled and was happy to eat them. Yeah, Kian. When Kian's older and he knows how delicious croissants are, he will not be mad about eating croissants in the morning. God, I wish I could have a croissant like for breakfast every morning. Oh my god, Sylvia, I also did not like the Summertime Pretty books. I thought they were so well, I only read the first one. And I think I read the first one like this time last year, and it was because there was a TV show coming out. And I was like, that was it? Like the whole like there was so much hype around it. And I've always been more interested in the Summer I Turned Pretty over To All the Boys I Loved Before. Because To All the Boys, like, I do not like the fake dating trope. Hate that. The Summer I Turned Pretty sounded super interesting to me, but when I read it, it's just I don't know if it was the writing or what, but it did not hit like I wanted it to. TV show 12 out of 10, but books have big nostalgia factor for me. No, the TV show is so good. The actors, the main character, she I forget her like real name, the actress's name, but she is so beautiful. Reminders of Him is by far my least favorite Coho. Oh, that's the new release. Yes. I think I've heard the premise of it though, and I was interested in reading it, but I don't know. I can't remember why you didn't like it, Kirsten. I think it's because like morals of one of the characters, you were like, they're still not a good person or something. I could be wrong. But I remember you reading this during a live and you were like, I'm not really liking it, and this is why. And I remember that. I think you were reading it with Manda from Ginger Snap Reads. Um, but yeah, that was so long ago. Finished reading In My Dreams I Hold a Knife. For some reason, it reads like a fanfic. Oh no. I've been wanting to read that book so badly, and I still haven't gone around to it. When it first came out, I was like, dude, I gotta read this soon. Layla by Colleen Hoover. Haven't read that one either. So I honestly love them a little because it reminds me of being 12. That makes sense. I feel like the selection they are making a Netflix show. I'm gonna be obsessed with that show. But if I read that book now, it's not gonna be good. What's her name? The selection. Kiara Cass. Kiara Cass has written some books since, and no. No, 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 no. Like, those were good when you were in high school, but nothing else. It was good. My Black Water by Michael McCodwell. What? Suntop edition arrived yesterday. Reading that currently, the most I spent on a book. Why would you spend $200 on a book? What is this book? My Black Water? Excuse me? Literally, Gio, I think it was you. I was literally thinking about like this last summer, a year ago, Gio. You were like, "Oh, go on Netflix and look up this show and look at this scene and this time," and y'all got my reaction on a live. I think it was you, Gio, but I don't know why I was thinking about that randomly the other day, and I just started laughing so hard. Um, Hi Tessa, I'm currently reading Mexican Gothic. I hope you enjoy it. I did not like that book as much as I wish I had. Hi, I'm currently reading It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover. That's one of my favorite Colleen Hoovers. Also, Verity I really liked because of the mystery aspect and stuff, but I won't say much else. I'll shut up. I'm expecting myself to be crying at the end of the book. I don't think I've ever cried with a Colleen Hoover book, but It Ends With Us, I really liked, but I feel like it was a little predictable. It is my favorite though. Tim Tams are chocolates. See, I thought I heard that before. I would love to take a solo trip. That's my dream. Getting to plan what I want to do without worrying. Yes, and yes. I love my boyfriend with my whole heart, and we had so much fun in LA. But I would be up at like 7, and I would have to just wait for him to wake up at like 10, then get ready, and he'd be like ready to go at 11. And I'd be like, I could have done so many things already. Like if I was going on a solo trip, I would just sleep till how much I wanted to, which would probably mean like 7 or 8 cuz I just wake up early now. Thanks to Kirsten, by the way. I wake up like at 7 every morning, no matter if it's the weekend, whatever it is. I wake up hella early. So, yeah, I do agree with that about like not having to worry about other people and stuff cuz no, no, no. Belly was a player that summer. Yeah, she was. But didn't we all want to be like her though when we were that age? Like, wouldn't you wish like they had like 3 boyfriends one summer? The TV show like sent me into a joy spiral. I was so happy. Me too, but I also was like so FOMO whenever I see like teen type shows and I see like how they party and like how she had like 3 boyfriends one summer. I'm like, why wasn't I like that? And I'm like 23 now and I can't go back in time and do that. Um, but yeah, sometimes I get in my feels with these teen shows, to be honest. I can't decide what to read. I've started 485 books and I can't stick with any of them. That happened to me like 3 weeks ago, right before Sunset Books Out. And then for Sunset Books Out, I read so much. I think maybe like a readathon might be good, like motivation. That helped me a lot with my reading slump. Sunset Books Out. And this weekend it's Summerween, so maybe if you're into like if you want to read some thrillers or something. Also thrillers are really good to get out of like a reading slump because they're quick and interesting, whatever. So also, give us options of what you're like, what you've started and you want to read, I guess. I have a whole rant review on it and I got hate for it. Oh no. I think Ashley was here earlier and she's been getting a lot of hate too because she didn't like crawdads, which I totally understand. Like, I love crawdads, but like, I can totally tell how like it could be really boring for some people. For me at that time, that's what I wanted to read. But like, I feel like if I'd read it another time, I probably would have hated it too. I just happened to read it at like the perfect time. I just saw $220 and choked on water. Yeah, that's a lot of money for a book. TBH. You know how many books I could get with that money? I am on a book buying ban though, so yeah. It was me, you, Cami, and Kat recorded your reactions too. I think I still have that reaction. I have the reaction. There's literally a reel. I think it was like on my 1-year anniversary on BookTube or something. I made a reel and that reaction's on there. It's on my Instagram. So I think I might have just been looking at that and then just started laughing my ass off because That was so funny. So fucking funny. Wow, 220, that's pretty steep. Yeah. Yes, Gio, that's a lot of money for a book. And yeah, I just filmed a book haul like yesterday. I was editing it today. And I am on a book buying ban until my birthday. I said on my video, do not like send me on my DMs any books that you want me to read, any recommendations, nothing, because I will want to buy them. And yeah, I'm on a book buying ban till my birthday. And then I'm gonna allow myself to buy myself a book on my birthday. Early risers always, yes. I started waking up early because of Kirsten. She like mentioned it on a video, and I was like, that makes so much sense. She was like, you have so many more hours in the day if you wake up early, which obviously makes total sense. But like, my days are so much longer now, obviously, because you're waking up earlier. But anyway, yeah, my whole body has changed. I have not slept past like 9 a.m., 9 or 10 a.m. for the longest. I do take naps like on the weekend for like a half hour every now and then, but that's it, really. The artist who did the illustrations for that $200 book inspired me to become an artist. I bit the bullet, closed my eyes at the checkout. Okay, I guess it has like a more meaningful um it was a more meaningful purchase, I guess. Oh my gosh, yes, I literally want to be in the world of that show, just having a vibey summer, honestly. I was also watching, which was not good at all. I don't know if y'all saw that Along for the Ride by Sarah Dessen got a movie on Netflix. Not good at all, but it was also kind of like The Summer I Turned Pretty, but bad. But still, like, if you want to watch a movie, like, just a corny, like, it is what it is type movie, it was fine. It had the vibes, but it was a bad movie. The romance was not great at all. Like, the guy, the love interest in Along for the Ride, that guy that played him, I don't know. It was just not a good movie. I was like, no, 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 no. But yeah. I can't wait for Summerween. I've been in a reading slump and hoping that'll help me get out of it. Yes. I don't think I'm not in much of a reading slump anymore. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, I'm super excited for Summerween. I have so many random books like the Sixth Zodiac Academy book or Hook, Line, and Sinker by Tessa Bailey, but none of them are hitting. I thought Zodiac Academy would, because I read the first one and the writing is super like easy to read. I just didn't really like it because like bully romance and stuff like that, it's not really for me. It was okay. But I knew you liked it, so I'm surprised you didn't like the sixth one or you're not into it right now. I'm also on a book buying ban. Can't buy new books unless I read 20 books for my physical TBR. That's a good goal, I feel like, though. I have so many books on my physical TBR. I'm like looking at the stacks of books around my room. It's getting ridiculous. I'm on a book buying ban, but like I'm still gonna get my book of the month books. And I literally am going to a signing tomorrow for I'm gonna meet Ruth Ware tomorrow, and I have to buy the book, like the It Girl, by Ruth Ware. I have to buy it in order to be able to like go to the signing, I think. So I'm on a book buying ban, but like if I have to buy a book like tomorrow and just book of the month books, I guess. Um, so yeah, but I am on a book buying ban. I haven't bought a book in a hot minute, but I had to buy the new Ruth Ware today. See, I was just talking about it. Yeah, I have to buy it tomorrow because she's coming to my local library. And I'm pretty sure from what I remember for signings before, like I can bring my own books, but I don't know if they let you into like the signing area unless you buy the new book. I'm not sure, but yeah, I'm buying that one tomorrow and I'm really excited to read it. Hi, Kennedy. I'm reading The Last Mrs. Parrish. I'm 50% in. Never heard of the book, but I hope you're liking it. So I never mentioned what I'm reading. Well, it's on my Kindle, so you can't see it. Excuse me, gosh. But I am reading A Castle in the Cloud by Kirsten Gier. I'm reading this for the Lit in Translation book club that is hosted by Alicia from Alicia Guzman. So that's what I'm reading currently. it's okay. I'm liking it. It's just the setting, it's like winter time. So it's not the perfect time to be reading it because it's summer and I want to read summery books, but ooh, Jamia, what have you done? Listen. I this is so hard. So I think when I was reading the book, I was more team Conrad because I like the little like the grumpy only good for her, even though he's not even good to her. Like he's mean and shit. And like, I don't know. I feel like I had a boyfriend like Conrad, and I don't want to, like, no one should deserve that treatment, you know? So Jeremiah, team Jeremiah. But like, I also didn't feel their connection. Like, I know Belly is not into as Jeremiah as much as she's into Conrad, which sucks for Jeremiah. Like, you know that she's not into Jeremiah as much as she's into Conrad. But Conrad is an asshole, and that is the like dilemma with women. Women just like what they can't have. And I'm just like, it pisses me off. But yeah, that Jamia. Why did you ask that, girl? Just made me mad. I heard the it girl isn't it. Oh, don't say that. What books do you like need some what books do you like need some suggestions books? I don't know what that means. I'm sorry. Can you reword that? I feel like there might have been a typo somewhere in there. I'm not sure. But we can start with our first sprint because my voice is tired. I've been talking for way too long. So, how do we feel about like a 30-minute or 40-minute sprint? How do we feel about that? Let me know in the comments. But yeah, I'm still thinking about this question, man. Jeremiah or Conrad? God damn it. I'm like Team Jeremiah, but like I know that she's not into him as much, so I feel like that's such a weird premise though, to be into two brothers and go back and forth with them. Listen. Well, that's like Vampire Diaries kind of, which I loved the Vampire Diaries back in the day. And I will say when I was like young, maybe like 12, I had like I had something like this happen to me, but not really because I was like 11 or 12. Like that's not actually happening to you. But like it was like I had like a boyfriend, which wasn't even a boyfriend, and his brother was into me, and I actually liked his brother more than I did whoever was like my boyfriend. But he wasn't my boyfriend. I was 11, 12 years old. That wasn't a boyfriend, guys. But I like it. What am I saying? I swear I'm not drunk. But yeah, I do like the premise. Like, it's cute, but like in reality, like when you think about it, and because now I have that mindset of like, I want to get married, so I need everything to be perfect. Like, I can't have anything like bad happen. Otherwise, I'm like living with this for the rest of my life. So, like, in reality, if you think about it, like, she's not gonna marry either of them. Like, that's not like realistic. Like, marry like being with one of the brothers and then marrying the other one, like that's gonna be there like for the rest of your life. Like, ugh. Like, no, I just feel like I'm also older now, so I think about those things. But yeah, Catherine said 40 minutes, so I guess we're gonna do a 40-minute sprint. So yeah, let me get the timer started. Let me share my screen and stuff. I don't have a what is it called? An ambiance today. I usually do, but I just didn't really know what to do for today. I didn't have any vibes that I was feeling currently, so at the end of the season, I was kind of upset that she chose Conrad even though he treated her bad, and that's her decision and not mine. Cough cough Jeremiah. Listen, yeah, I feel like if you want like a guy, like you want him to treat you good. And Jeremiah was so fucking sweet. Like he's like perfect, like like a little like he's really good to his mom. Like he treats women like kindly. Like I don't know, he was just a simp and I loved him. But you could tell Belly wasn't into him. But Conrad, on the other hand, she's like obsessed with for no reason because he's just mean. Plain old mean Conrad. All right. We're going to read for 40 minutes, okay? Okay. Hello. I don't know if I think I did, but I don't know. Reading Castle in the Clouds by Kirsten Gacy, 42% into. I was enjoying the beginning of this book, but I feel bad because to do this book club and read for it, and I just I coach when I agree to book. I always feel like I have to force chin. Oh no, there's my audience messing up. I wonder if that's happening for everybody. Oh no. Weird. I don't know. I wonder if I still sound me. Wi-Fi is fine and everything else. I wonder why. Weird. I feel like every time technical difficulties always. I'm not uploading any. I was connected to my, but they randomly connected. Hold up. Okay, do I sound better now? I don't know. I was connected to my AirPods for a second earlier, but they're not anymore. It's so weird. My Bluetooth is off, so there's no way that my AirPods can be connected. Do I still sound weird? I wonder. Much better. Fixed. Okay, cool. I just reloaded. Perfect. All right. Yeah, I was connecting my AirPods to my phone earlier, but they automatically connected to my laptop. So I think that's what happened earlier. But yeah, like I was saying, I'm reading Castle in the Clouds by Kirsten Gear. This book right here. I'm 42% in, and I agreed to read this for a book club. I'm the co-host for this book club. But I'm not liking it, and I want to DNF it so bad, but I never know how to approach those book club it feels like you have to read it, but I'm really not enjoying my time. So I don't know. But anyway, I was really liking it at the beginning, and then there's just one point that I just I don't know. I'm not really focused, or I just don't care. I'm not sure. But let me know how much you read. Like I said, I'm 42% and I'm not too sure where I started. So I don't know how much I read, to be completely honest. But not me coming in when there is Conrad slander. Look, we were we were talking about how we all want to be Belly and we want those summer vibes. And then Jamia over here asked if I was Team Conrad or Jeremiah. And listen, I'm Team Jeremiah, but not. You know what I mean? I would want Jeremiah for me when I was Belly's age, but I would have also wanted Conrad. But I would have been pissed off from his behavior that I would have been forget you and just gone with Jeremiah. But it would have been the same situation. I would have not have been as into Jeremiah as I would have been into Conrad. Not me inserting myself into the story and making myself Billy. Anyway, yes, you missed us saying that we wish we were Belly. Yes, Belly, she's so beautiful too, the actress. I can't, she's gorgeous. Hi, Danielle, reading The Boyfriend Project by Farah Rashan. It's so good. I feel like I haven't heard of that book. That sounds like a romance for sure. I don't read a lot of romance. Hi, thank you for coming, cutie. I'm late, but I'm here. I'll be reading The Ballerinas tonight, currently in page 102. How is that book? I see that book at like my local bookstore called Wall of Books all the time. And I always want to pick it up, but I feel like I haven't heard like anything about that book, so I don't really know if it's good or bad. So I haven't bought it yet, but it sounds super interesting. Hello, I'm a bit late. No, you're not. Also, you weren't late either. Thank you for coming. I'm currently reading I Kiss Shara Wheeler by Casey McQuiston. I haven't heard great things about that book, but the premise does sound like something I would love. And more in the summertime too. So, how are you liking that book? Let us know. Oh, this is when my audio. Yes. So, it might have been that. I just like refreshed my page. So I'm glad that I got it fixed. Let me see. I got lost in the comments. Yeah, AirPods will. Oh, sorry, my boyfriend texted me. Yeah, AirPods will F it up if you connect and then disconnect. Okay, interesting. Good to know. Now I know that because I was about to end the broadcast. Yeah, that's better. Good. 50 to 57. So you read 7% of your book. It's getting good. That sounds awesome. Did she write that series Ruby read from back in the day? I don't know. Let's look it up. Goodreads. Damn, last time I was live, I feel like it was with my boyfriend, and I was making him like look up stuff like on Goodreads. Like he was like my research person while I was talking. Oh, I think it might have been her, Kirsten Gear. That series I really wanted to read back in the day. I don't think I would read it anymore, but I did really want to read this. Yes, it is the same author. Listen, the book is good. It's reminding me a lot of Green Glass House. It's just set in Christmas. Like it's set during the winter and it's not what I want to read right now. Like I would read it any other time. Like it's pretty cute. I was enjoying it at the beginning, but now it's getting more into it's like in a hotel and it's talking about like all of the people that are staying there and like sometimes she mentions like oh this family or this name and I'm like who is that because I don't remember anymore. So that's why I'm not really enjoying my time because I feel like something's gonna happen and she's gonna be like this person did this and I'm like I don't even know who that is. So I feel like I don't know if you aren't liking it I say DNF. But then what do I do for the discussion? Like I feel bad that this person was like because she so this is for Lit in Translation, a book club that Alicia from Alicia Guzman hosts. And like she asked me, she was like, which book do you want to read? And she gave me like some options. And this was the one that I chose. And then I'm gonna be DNFing it. I just feel bad. I hate when I'm reading something for a book club and then I don't like it. Yeah, and I feel like even more pressure because I'm like a co-host, so like I have to be on the discussion, and then we get on the discussion. I'm not gonna have anything to say because I didn't read it. You know, I read five. Am I drunk? I read about 5 pages and ate dinner. What did you eat? Yum. Um, I would DNF it. I'm gonna keep trying. I'm gonna read it more during the next sprint. And then usually I'm going to the gym tomorrow morning, so I have been listening to audiobooks while I work out. So I'll listen to the audiobook and then we'll see. Don't feel obligated, but I do. Kennedy, I feel obligated. I didn't read, but I continued laundry. That is productivity. If you read the description of this video, it says all productive things are welcome. I hate when this happens. My Mac, like sometimes it doesn't show like the little bar that you can move the comments, and sometimes it just won't let me move it. I don't know if that makes sense. Younger me like the broody Conrad, but Olivia now loves how much Jeremiah loves her and is her best friend. Yes. I'm Team Jeremiah, but I know that Belly is not into Jeremiah as much as she's into Conrad. So that's why I'm not fully Team Jeremiah. But like for me, I'm Team Jeremiah. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. I don't know. Yeah. I feel like I'm very realistic too. Like either way, she's fucked. Like she can't marry none of these dudes because she kills both of them. Like it's weird. So I'm kind of in the same predicament I was in after I read Serpent and Dove, just not as bad. I DNF'd The Death of Jane Lawrence, and page 205, it was just so boring. Listen, I feel like what is it called? The 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle was so hyped, and I got to it, and I DNF'd that bitch real quick, 'cause no. Look, I was curious. Listen, listen. I just feel like you made me, like I feel like you just asked me, like, "Where do you see yourself in 5 years?" Like, bitch, I don't know. Like, okay. I have walls of books by me too, and that's actually where I bought the ballerinas. Okay. So they're like pushing an agenda. They really like the ballerinas, huh? So far it's slow, but I've heard the second half picks up, so I'm holding out. Okay. I know it's like a little mystery thriller ballerina type book, so I'm here for it. Let me know how you like it later. I'm currently about one third of the way through with lessons in chemistry. Hopefully, I can finish it tonight. Ooh, never heard of that book before, but sounds interesting. I'm absolutely loving I Kiss Sarah Wheeler. I love the writing style and all of the mysterious elements. It's mysterious? I thought it was just like a fun like realistic fiction. What is it? Contemporary. Gosh, I forgot the word of that for a second. I thought it would be more like Love Simon, like Simon versus the Homo sapiens agenda type. I didn't know that was mysterious. Oh, you know what? I'm tripping. Yeah, this is the book that it's like Paper Towns kind of. Like she kisses the girl and then she disappears or something. And they're in high school, but it's very like contemporary type. I don't know. But I did like Paper Towns when I read it. It was okay. But I think it reminded me of that. I have to read it. We'll see. I'm currently reading Twisted Hate by Anna Huang and The Song of the Marked by S.M. Gaither. But the last sprint, I was editing a video. I did so much editing today. I edited a wrap up and I did my makeup at the same time and did my second quarter wrap up. And it was so much editing because I wasn't holding up books. So I did a picture for every single book. And then, when you're like doing your makeup and then you stop talking and it was just so much editing. I did that, and then I also edited my summer book haul, and they're all scheduled and ready to go. Also, Cami, your videos are looking bomb AF ever since you got your new camera. The quality, it looks really good. I've dropped my camera like 5 million times. I dropped my camera like the day before I came to see you in New Jersey, and it broke like not the screen, but like the way that it moves. And the other day I dropped it and I feel like I see a difference in the lens. But I don't know. It makes me mad because it's so expensive. I also love the queer representation. Yes. We love to see it. Hold on. Comments. Not Christmas in July. Oh no. Yeah, it's like not the vibes right now. Like I would love this. December, January, February, like I would be into this, but not right now. It's not the time. It's not the vibes. Just remember that the TikTok. Reading Green Arrow Year 1 and Dark Places by Gillian Flynn. So I'm avoiding getting in a slump this time. I feel like this book that I'm reading right now is putting me into a slump. And I don't wanna. And I have to finish it by Thursday because Friday's Summerween. And that's a whole different TBR. I don't like reading several books at once. Like I know that if I don't finish this book by Thursday, because on Friday I'm starting Final Girls by Riley Sager. Um, I know that after Summerween, I'm not gonna want to pick it back up. Like I know me, and yeah. So I have to. What's today? Tuesday? Yeah, today's Tuesday. Tomorrow I can't even read. Well, I can listen to the audiobook while I'm at the gym. But then I work 9 to 5, can't read at all. And then after that, I'm going to an author signing for Ruth Ware. And those signings always like end up so late because the actual signing portion of it takes so long that I like for Riley Sager, I was there for so long. Like I got out maybe at like 9 or well, maybe closer to 10. So like I'm not gonna be able to read. I'm gonna go straight to bed. So and then on Thursday, I also work 9 to 5. And then after work, I have to pick up my boyfriend. We're going out for dinner. So maybe I could read more Thursday, but I know I'm not going to want to. But I have to finish this before Friday. New to your channel, and I just joined a few minutes ago. I'm reading Queenie Malone's Paradise Hotel right now. Interesting. Thank you for coming to my channel, Ariel. Oh, and then also Queenie Malone's Paradise Hotel. That sounds super interesting. Never heard of that book. Hi, I'm reading Funny You Should Ask by Elisa Sussman. It's so good. I'm almost done with it. That sounds like fun. Those were my thoughts too. Maybe if you get at least like 50% in. Okay, so I'm 40% in right now. I'm gonna keep reading it. I don't know if I can read 10% in like however amount of time that we sprint for, but I will continue reading it for sure. When I go to the gym, I wish I could listen to audiobooks, but I need my hip hop to get me through. When I do cardio, I need like the beat. Like usually I do like the treadmill and I need like a fast beat so I cannot listen to an audiobook, but when I'm doing anything else, I don't really mind. But yeah, there's instances when I'm like I need music to pump me up, so I won't listen to an audiobook. But I did the other day when I was doing arm day, and tomorrow what am I saying? Tomorrow is leg day, so we'll see because I might do the treadmill for that. So yeah. Oh my god, the Christmas in July. No. Yeah, it's like it's really not the fucking vibes right now, dude. Ah! Okay, hold on, my comments. I loved both of them in the book, but and then in the TV show, I couldn't stand Jeremiah. What? He is so cute and sweet, and he's like those boys that are just like they're nice to every girl. Like I don't know, like those boys that treat their moms like queens. Like that's how my child better be. Like I swear. But like he's just like funny and cute and sweet. I don't know. I like him. But I can see how that's more of like Jeremiah's more of like a baby face, like physically and in his heart. And Conrad is more of like the moon. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. It's funny because everyone says if you were team Damon, you'd be team Conrad, but I am not team Damon. No, I was always I was team Stefan for me, but for Elena, I was team Damon for sure. Hi Isa, hi Queen. Isa. This queen just sent over. She took what are those called? They're not Polaroids. They're like the instant film. Not instant. They're the film pictures. She just sent over some that she took when we were in LA. And oh my god, I'm obsessed. This was when we all met up in LA, and that's Issa and Noelle from Noelle 7 Pages, me, Catherine Sofree, Stephanie Bookish, and then the roomies. Um it's so cute. And the roomies were you see the roomies playing and me in the background just drinking a beer or something. I don't even know what it was. And then this one's so cute as me and Stephanie. And I think Catherine was in this picture, but I don't know what happened to the picture. But yeah, so cute. Thank you, Isa. Cami. Thanks so much. Love. Editing freaking sucks. I'm trying to get back into it and it takes forever and a day. Yes, it does take forever. It really does. Ooh, Sharni's back from the bookstore. She better give us a haul. What you get, girl? Oh no, can you take it to Best Buy? No, like if I didn't get a warranty or like what is it called? Just the Geek Squad or whatever, like it looks fine. But in my I think I might have dropped it and like accidentally changed the settings, but like my pictures look good. It might have been the lighting also of the video, but I'm not sure. I have to like film more to see. Because some things look good and I've taken pictures after I dropped it again and they look fine. So I don't really know. Yes, Cammy, your content has been fire. You get it, bestie. Borrow some books. Yes, it is so annoying. I'm reading like 5 books right now. Hi, I'm reading People We Meet on Vacation. Are you enjoying it? That was a pretty mediocre book, but if you know me, I don't really love romance all like that, so that's what happened to me too back when I started The Martian. It was after I read Serpent and Dove, but it was ultimately Sharp Objects that led me to my slump. I can't remember. Well, I read a couple bad books. I read Hyde by Kristen White, and then I read a couple good books, and then I read Breaking Time by Sasha Alsberg, and it kind of put me back in a slump. So, and that one I forced myself to read because I was doing a vlog, like a dedicated reading vlog for it. So I low key forced myself to read that one, and also Hyde. So I need to stop forcing myself to read shit. Yeah, I can only listen to audiobooks when I go on runs. I feel like that's the opposite. If I'm going on a run, I feel like I have to listen to like pumpy music. I actually have to go. Thanks for the sprint. Thank you for coming. Hi, I'm back for the bookstore. Let us know what you got. Hi, Sahara. Thank you for coming. I'm reading Akasef right now. Fun. You know, that's my favorite book in that series. Well, that one and A Court of... Oh my god, not me reading it as a Court of Mist and Fury. You're reading Silver Flames, which is also one of my favorites. I feel like it's between Mist and Fury and Silver Flames. This isn't your first time reading A Court of Silver Flames, right? I could be wrong. But two of my IRL friends, Jess and Yasmin, who I both met through my boyfriend, I got them into Akatar and they're both already on Akasif. So yeah, I'm living because I've never had like IRL people in my life like read books that I recommend. And they started with Akatar and they were like obsessed. So they're already on Silver Flames, which makes me really happy. Some of the bookstores I went to weren't open still from the floods. The floods? There were freaking floods in Australia. I'm sorry to hear that. But I went to one and got butter, honey, pig bread. Taboo, and who is Maud Dixon? Whoa, you got a whole bunch of stuff that I've never heard before. I feel like I've heard of Maud Dixon, but nothing else. Oop, I was just checking that my mom wasn't texting me because sometimes she will say that I'm too loud. It is my first time. I was putting off reading this one, and it's the only Sarah J. Maas I haven't read. Well, I hope you love it. This one I love because of the mental health representation. Court of Mist and Fury, I love because Rhysand or Reese. I don't know. I never know how to say his name. But yeah, I hope you enjoy it. I did put it off too a lot. I read it this time last year, and that book came out like early in the year last year. So I did put it off too for a couple of months as well. Oh my god, Sharni, I'm reading Butter Honey Pig Bread. What is that? Butter Honey? Hold on. Goodreads.com. Butter Honey Pig Bread? What the fuck? Butter Honey Pig Bread by Francesca. I don't know how to say that name. What is this book? It's an LGBT cultural book. It's a queer cultural book set in Canada. Huh. Interesting. That I love that cover actually. It's really pretty. Yes, I'm only 70 pages in so far and already loving the mental health rep. I let my friend Yasmin borrow my hardback copy and I forgot that I had highlighted some stuff in there. And I was like, whoa, that feels too personal because it's mental health like stuff related. So I was like, whoa. I forgot that I like highlighted it a little bit. Yeah, I got evaluated from my house on my birthday because my house was at risk for floods. Thankfully, it's all good now, so we're fine. I'm so glad to hear that. Hello, taking a break from Flowers in the Attic and reading Will Now. Whoa, I remember there was like a movie, like a Lifetime movie that came out for Flowers in the Attic. I remember watching it and then I was like, I really want to read this book. And I never got around to it. That's like a classic. It's like incest, right? I think. I don't know. I only ever read one incest book, which was called Forbidden, and my ass cried. Forbidden by Tabitha Susuma. Damn. I remember when I saw reading that book. Holy crap. Yay, I'm excited for it. Let me know what you think of it. I'm glad you're okay. Yes, we are, Sharni. Is Akasef good in audio? Haven't been able to read it physically. Yes. This time last year, I read it. I read it both physically and audio. I followed along and then I also did them separately. Like I would read it physically and then I would also listen to the audiobook cuz I did a whole vlog where I read it and I remember like listening to a smutty scene while I was driving and I was living. Um so I remember the audiobook being good. So try it out. Evacuated. Yes. That is so sad, but I'm glad everything is okay now. Yes, we are. No, the oh no. I thought it was good. What? Okay, no, the Akasef audiobook is terrible. I listened to the whole series but couldn't listen to this one. I damn. I mean, this was a year ago. I don't know. Maybe I am wrong. I was going through it last year though, around this time, like I think summer, like May, June, July, August, September a little bit too. I was depressed. So this book really hit with the mental health representation. I was like going through it last year, but doing better now, girlies. Hi, I just got here reading the Ippos King. What? Never heard of that book by Grace Drovin. I love you guys and always showing me all these books that I've never heard of before. Yeah, it is my first one. Thank you, everyone. Oh my god, how did you get through the audio for Akasef? I can't. I was depressed, I think. I think that's what it was. I don't know. I'm so now I want to go back and listen to it and be like, whoa. Forbidden was like my number one taboo book on BookTube back in the day. Yes. Oh my god. I read this so long ago. And I don't know. I mean, I cried like a baby. Did you cry? Because at the end of the book, I was very sad. Hi Olivia. I was just talking earlier about Kendall was here earlier at the beginning of the live, and I was telling her how I want to go visit y'all so badly. I like literally have told my boyfriend that I'm not getting on a plane unless it's like Italy, New York, or to go see you guys, or to go visit Kirsten in Boston. I'm not getting on a plane. But yeah, I really want to go see you guys soon. Yes, I was just looking for some sprints to have someone to read with. I'm reading Twice in a Blue by Christina Lauren, my first one of this author. I think I've read Christina Lauren. Oh, I don't even know actually. Christina Lauren. Did she write The Honeymooners? Because yes, I've read from her. I did not like The Honeymooners, but I also don't really like very predictable books because I just feel like The Honeymooners is just like it's a story that I've seen before, but a little different. Do you know what I mean? Like there's just some books that are predictable to me and I just hate reading those type of books. They feel like a waste of time to me. So Live High. Thank you, Sahar. I read it I'll read it physically. All right. Yeah, don't listen to me, guys. Do not listen to me. Have you read House of Sky and Breath? No, I have not. Um, I read Crescent City. Um, that was probably like a 3-star when I read it. I'd have to reread it I'd have to reread Crescent City in order to read this because I don't remember anything. But yeah, I don't know. I haven't read that one, no. But yeah. Hi, I got off work like an hour ago and I'm finally settling in. Are you still working at the coffee shop? I forget. I remember you were working at like a Starbucks back in the day. Hey Sahar. Yo, I miss you, bitch. I'm gonna be editing, but I'm reading Shipped by Angie Hawkman. Cutie. What are you editing? Twice in a Blue Moon was my least favorite of Christina Lauren's. I think The Honeymooners and Love and Other Words were better by that author. I did not like The Honeymooners, but I've seen the Love and Other Words book all over Instagram. Let me see. Yeah, I've seen this book everywhere. I don't even know. I mean, obviously it's a romance, but I don't really know what the premise of that book is. Ooh, I haven't read it. I was meaning nobody hardly talked about it at the time. Like, I only remember a few people even reviewed it. What? I feel like everyone was talking about Forbidden when I read it. That's the only reason why I picked it up. Or maybe it was like one of my favorite booktubers like read it and really liked it or recommended it. And back in the day, I would pick up anything. That was such a long book too. It was like 500 pages long. Let me see. Yeah, so like the old booktubers like witty novels, Aprilius Maximus, like Casey Ann books, like everyone was reading it back then. Sarah Churchill. I feel like all of the people that I used to watch a lot. Sasha Alsberg, she rated 5 stars. That's probably why I picked it up. Sasha probably said something about it, and I was like, yeah, I gotta read that book. Because my ass. Always. It's Sasha Alsberg, like no matter what book it was. Sasha Alsberg, Jessica Reader, Christine Riccio, Kat O'Keefe. They said a book, I read it. And I loved it too, blindly. Um, I worked I work at a different one. I worked at a Starbucks at Barnes& and Noble last summer, and then I worked at a cafe on my college campus for the school year, and now I work at a Starbucks in Target. Fun. I hope you're liking it. I Miss You Too, Cami. Love in Other Words is my favorite by Christina Lauren. Maybe I should give that one a try. I did not love Honeymooners either, but I got so emotional. Ooh. Okay, so y'all are making me add another book to my TBR. Love and Other Words. Y'all, I want a book buy and ban. And I feel like every time I get a book recommended to me, like I just want to buy it. I just declared that I'm on a book buy and ban until October around my birthday. So like my goal is to buy a book on my birthday. That's when my book buy and ban will be over. And my boyfriend co-signed this book buy and ban. So that really means I'm not getting any books because he's the only one that buys me books. Whoa, what happened? Ooh, let us know what you think of Shift, Deja. I want to read that one. Yeah, let us know. I'm editing my mid-year book freakout tag. I wanted to do that tag, but I wanted to do it with only the books that I read on the second quarter of the year because I did a first quarter of the year wrap up, and then I wanted to do this tag with all of the books that I read on the second quarter. But I had a horrible second quarter. I read like only 2 really good books. So I couldn't find like books that fit the questions. So I just didn't edit. I didn't film this video, but I did end up doing like a second quarter wrap up and just ranted about books while I was doing my makeup, and that's what I edited this morning. So Love in Other Words is my favorite book of theirs. Their new stuff hasn't been good. Oh no. It's a second chance romance. Ooh. Yeah, you might be right. It's been so long, I forget. Plus, I didn't watch as many channels as I do now, I feel like. Oh, Forbidden. Yeah, I feel like I wouldn't have read a book randomly like that. But I do think, because I saw Sasha's review on Goodreads, it was most likely that Sasha like randomly mentioned it. And I was like, yeah, I gotta read that. So yeah, I remember borrowing that book from the library too. Gosh, that was so long ago. I definitely will, Sharni. It so far it's kind of giving the hating game because it's two coworkers who don't like each other. Mostly the heroine hating the hero, competing for a raise. If you like Every Other Summer, then you'll like Love in Other Words. Haha, same. Back when I picked up so much YA fantasy because of the big book tours, now I just read whatever the hell I want. Yes, gosh, there were so many books that they recommended back in the day that were so bad. Yeah, I need to film the mid-year book freakout tag, but Kian always interrupts, so it's a whole ordeal to try and film. I was a big Sasha Alsberg's fan too. It was where my reading journey took off. Yeah, I think Sasha was like one of the first people I ever watched. How many sprints are you doing? I don't really know. It's 9:45. Uh, we can start another one. We've only done one 40-minute one. Did we want to do another like 40-minute or 30-minute sprint? Yeah, I think I might do like two more, depending. I don't know how I feel. I get tired quickly. But yeah, let me know if we should do a 30 or 40-minute. I'm gonna put the timer for 30 minutes. But let me know if y'all want to go for longer. Um, yeah, I can share my screen and stuff. Doo-doo-doo. No one's saying anything, so I'm just gonna do 30 minutes. Watch somebody be like 40 minutes right when I start the timer. Yeah, also if anyone missed it, I'm reading my goodness, I already forgot the title. That's how much I'm enjoying it. A Castle in the Clouds by Kirsten White. Gosh. Yeah, I'm not really liking it, but I'm 42% in, and I'm gonna see how I feel at 50% because, yeah, like I said, I'm not really enjoying it, so we shall see. But okay, nobody's saying anything, so I'm gonna do 30-minute sprint. So we'll read for 30 and then we'll be back. Hello, welcome back. So I continued reading A Castle in the Clouds by Kirsten Waite. I am now 52% in. I'm still not really loving it. It's like going in some random it's like going in some random adventures, I guess. The main character is definitely not a teenager. She's a she was mm, maybe she is a teenager because supposedly she's like a high school dropout, but she feels to me like much older, but this reads like middle grade, if that makes any sense. So it's a weird book, and then it's also set in the winter time, so like I don't know. It's really reading like middle grade to me though, which is why it's confusing because it's following like a teenager, like young adult type of character. So I don't know. It's really weird. It's like uh it feels like magical realism, but it's not. It's like about this hotel and like all of the people, but it's very quirky. It has like a lot of very quirky characters, which is why I think it's very middle grade. But yeah, I don't know. Let me know how much you read in the comments. But yeah, I think I read like 10% of my book, so it's pretty good. It was pretty good progress, but not good book. Um, Speaking of the good old days of BookTube, do you remember when you were on Miranda's channel talking about We Were Liars? That seems like it was a decade ago. Miranda's channel? Who's Miranda? I'm trying to think. I'm not sure. Who are you talking about? I don't remember this. Hi, thanks for coming. Oh my god, my dog got really scared by that sound and me too. She jumped up her bed. I usually don't have that sound. It's usually like the little harp, but I forgot to change it because I haven't done this in so long. Um, yeah, I feel exhausted because it's 10:20, and this is usually like my bedtime. And I'm going to the gym tomorrow. I forgot. I'm waking up at like 5:50 a.m. and try to go to the gym from like 6:30 to 7:30 and then come home and then I get ready for work and then I'm at the office at 9. So it's a whole thing. So I have to wake up a little earlier than usual tomorrow. So yes, I read like 40 pages. That's awesome. I read 10%. I don't really know how much that is in pages, to be honest. Who's Miranda? Yeah, that's what I'm trying. The only person I can think it's like I mean, she's a booktube friend, but she lives here in Cleveland, so we've met in person a couple times. Miranda from Ad Book Fee on Instagram. She worked at like Loganberry and stuff. That's the only Miranda that I can think about, but I'm not sure who you're talking about. I know that I was talking about We Were Liars at some point, but I'm not sure. I'm trying to think, but I don't know. But yeah, anyway, I've been live for 2 hours and 20 minutes, which is pretty good live. Let me check here. Oh my god, yes. Holy. Damn, you're like an OG then, I feel like, because I feel like I only ever interacted with Miranda when I started my booktube channel, like the first time around. Like not this time around, like now since I started it's been 2 years. But I feel like that was like back in the day when I did my channel and then I deleted all of those videos and I didn't do a booktube for a while and then I started back up like 2 years ago. Whoa. I don't even remember like what you're talking about, honestly. Damn. I gotta go back on Miranda's channel and see if I can find that video. Can you find that video? Because I don't even know. I don't even remember that video. Wow. I remember when she would host the Ripset, the Read Your Bookshelf-a-thon, and I would do sprints on Twitter. Uh, so that was a fun few years of BookTube. But yeah, I got really anxious because people were starting to find my channel in high school. So I ended up deleting everything. So yeah. Sorry for asking. You may have already answered this. Are you doing like a reading challenge? I mean, like a reading challenge for the year? Because for my reading challenge for the year is to read 100 books. But I guess like right now, like no, besides like a yearly challenge, no. There's summer wing this weekend. There's a readathon. I'm 18% through Twice in a Blue Moon. I probably read 8% in this 30 minutes. That sounds great. I kind of am, yeah. I don't remember you from back in the day, honestly. I remember you more recently, but yeah. Yeah, for the year, I'm doing the 100 book reading challenge as well. Yes, I am trying to read 100 books this year. I did complete it last year, but we'll see about this year cuz I feel like I'm ahead of my challenge, but I can't remember. Um when's the next sprint? Is it over? I think we're going to be done. I think that was the last sprint because I'm tired and I should be getting in that bed with my little teddies because I have to wake up at 5:50 a.m. tomorrow, so I should probably head to bed. You were really young compared to now. Yes, then. Yeah. Cuz 2 years ago, when I started 2 years ago and like now, like I haven't stopped since I started 2 years ago. What am I how old am I now? 23? So I was 21. I was 20 going to 21 I think when I started BookTube again. And then before that, I hadn't done it in so long. So I was in high school. So I was like probably like 15, 16 years old. God. Sometimes I always think of like where would I be if I'd continued and like hadn't stopped from then and I hadn't deleted all my videos and stuff. But I had some cringy ass. And I like deleted them like they're gone forever. Like I didn't archive them or anything. Like I can't you can't find those anymore. Um That's great. Wishing you the best in your reading endeavors. Thank you so much. I don't even know how many books I've read for the year so far. I think I'm on track of like 10 books a month ish because it's June. Yeah, I've read 65 books. So supposedly I'm 13 books ahead of schedule, but I feel like that's wrong. I feel like that's not right. That video is still on her channel. What is that video? I want to see it. Hold on. Send the link right now and I'll share my screen and react to this video. Or maybe I should just make that a whole last video. Wouldn't that be funny as fuck? But I don't think there's any like old videos of me from back in the day. I think I remember one time like there was this other YouTuber that would react to people's channels and I think someone reacted to mine, but I don't know if I'd be able to find that because I don't even. Oh, I think my channel used to be called Cassiopeia's Books. It wasn't Naomi's Library. Cassiopeia's Library or Books? I think it might have been Books. Cassiopeia's Books. I don't know. Dang. I might have to do like a video separately where I react to old videos of me, but there's not many out there, TBH. So, damn, I don't remember books 101. I'm in a video of her still. Whoa, I can't even find her channel. Is it still the same? Oh my gosh. Yeah, no clue. Let me just look up Cassiopeia's books. No, I don't think so. I deleted everything. Was it? I don't think it was Cassiopeia's Library. It was definitely Cassiopeia's Books, I think. I had no idea. Yeah, no, I can't find anything from back in the day. Maybe that other YouTuber also started deleting some of her videos. But yeah, I don't know. Do you stream often? I used to do it like every Tuesday night. This is the first time I've done it in a long time. So, The Life of Miranda, that's what her name is now. But what is the video name? I don't even remember. Was it like The Life of Miranda? Let me look up The Life of Miranda and then my name. Stop, because no. No. Guys, hold on. Where is it? Yo. Yo. No, I'm scared. Oh my god. Terrified. Terrified of this. I will not be watching that. I kind of want to do like a reaction video. But it's 4 minutes long. If I could find like Naomi's channel. Whoa, wild. Hold on. No, I'm not watching it. I'm scared. Hold on. Naomi's channel. I wonder if it's still not available anymore.
This is an exciting video.
I wonder why. I remember this was like a tag that Sasha Alsberg created with her friend back in the day, Ben. Give us a preview. Let's see if I can find. Hold on. Where am I?
Hey everyone, Miranda here. So today I have a very special work with Naomi
In my old apartment.
from Cassiopeia's Books. So introducing
It was Cassiopeia's Books, guys.
Naomi. Hello, Miranda's viewers. My name is Naomi, and
What is happening? I had braces. The old place I used to live, my apartment. Look at my mouth. I can't even speak. It was hot AF in my room at all times, so I always had the fan on and you can't even hear me. Fat. Like no.
my channel is Cassiopeia's Books. And Miranda, I want to thank you so much for having me on your channel, and I cannot wait to hear what books you're gonna recommend.
No. Okay, we're done. That's no. I remember having to film when like I was all alone in the house, which barely happened. So whenever I was like completely alone in the house, I would like scramble to get everything together. I used to film with like my Canon DSLR, so I couldn't see myself. I didn't know if I was in frame. I didn't know if I was still recording. So sometimes I would just be talking and then I'd look back and it recorded of like 10 minutes of what I was saying and then it was done. Oh my god. Why did you do that? I wish I could find more old videos of me. I feel like I should do a whole video where I just react to that. I would cringe. Oh my god. Wow. Wow. I talked about We Were Liars in this book. I might watch. Well, I don't know. Maybe I'll keep it for a reaction video. It's not that bad. Hey baby, oh my god, you're so young. Did y'all see my blue/green hair? The Game of Thrones map. I had a little picture of All the Light We Cannot See printed and taped on my wall. To be fair, I was super awkward. I was bad. Like sometimes like I might do a reaction video of this one and then also of my first video when I came back to booktube, which was like a book haul. Oh my god. Horrible. Okay. Well, I'm tired. It's 10:30. Yes, please do a reaction video. Okay. I don't even know how to start doing those. Well, I guess I could just watch them on my phone and then do like the recording. I guess I could do that screen recording on my phone. But yeah, holy shit. That was a throwback. I'm gonna can I save this? Hold on. I don't know if I can save this. I might. Yeah, I can save this. I'm gonna save this to my watch later. and then potentially do a reaction video. I never celebrated my 2K plus 2 years on BookTube, so I might just do, like, a celebration that way, like, reacting to my old ass videos that I don't even wanna see because I don't wanna cringe, but alright. Thank you so much for being here. It's 10:30 PM. I have to wake up at 5:50, so I'm gonna head out, but thank you for reading with me. Hopefully I can do this sometime again. I feel terrible that I haven't been going live for a while, but yeah, thank you for being here, hanging out with me and reading, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.